Hello everybody, and welcome to Session. Session is a skateboarding game that's not really fully done or out yet, but you can play the preview on Xbox. I don't know where else it is available, but I know you can play it on the Xbox for like 20 bucks. I do know that this game takes place in Manhattan, and today I'm going to be testing basically how accurate is this game. Alright, so the first area I'm going to be checking, I guess, for similarities and differences is LES Skate Park. For those of you who don't know, LES is my local skate park, so I pretty much know the ins and outs of everything here. So everything around the skate park feels and looks nearly identical to what it is in real life. Obviously, some things like this rail, for instance, is smaller than it is in real life. But I think that's just like a thing with everything in this game. Like, for example, this pyramid or the apple, stuff like that. So I'll excuse that because it seems to apply to everything in this game. However, there are some inconsistencies to real life. Like, for example, in real life, these stairs are only 5, but in the game, there's 7 of them. Granted, in real life, they're like the length of a 7 or 8 stair, so it's not too inexcusable. Over here, we have another inconsistency. This quarter pipe is way too far out from the boobs. In real life, the quarter pipe would be around here, exactly where I'm standing. And there would be a lot more room back here between the fence and the quarter pipe because there's a little space in between there. And last but not least, the rail at the entrance of LES doesn't exist in this game. But that's also kind of excusable because you can move the rail. It's not like it has to stay here. You can definitely move it around, but this is where it mostly is 99% of the time. Some more inconsistencies are these fences. There's definitely not these openings, but I can see why they're here for gameplay reasons. Obviously doing gaps and stuff like that, but another inconsistency. Something else over here, actually, back where the 5-star is this giant opening in the fence. Does not exist along with this bench. This bench actually doesn't exist anywhere in the park. It doesn't exist. It just is here in the game, and I'm not sure why. The game actually has a couple of these around, like for example here. These benches and even the cement wall does not exist in real life. This opening by the wall does not exist either. It's all fenced up and going deep into the ground. This whole back area is not accessible. Other things like outside the park with phone booths and some trees and stuff like that will be inconsistent as well, but I'll excuse those because they're not really concrete things that stand out in the park. Especially since these are outside the park and we're focusing on the park itself. Other than that, everything seems to be consistent. Like for example, this parking block actually exists in real life. It's here and no one ever moves it. I don't even think anyone tries to move it. So that's LES. We're going to move over to Brooklyn Banks, and that area, I think that area is called the Chatham Towers, so let's check it out. Alright, we're here. First things first, this area that you spawn in, and actually this whole, I'm going to call it like the white area because everything around here is white and just... Okay, so we're here. Actually, this whole area that you spawn in, I'm gonna just call it the white area of the map because everything around here is just white and green and gray. Doesn't exist in real life. None of this exists. Not the water gap, not these rails, not this ramp, not this parking lot. Nothing here actually exists. Over here is another fake area, but it is close to a more realistic area of the map, which is the police station. All of this stuff, non-existent. And neither was that trick. Alright, we've made it to the more realistic side of the Chatham Towers police station. This whole area actually does exist in real life, but this building is just the police station. There's no skatable stuff here. So all of the stuff that you see in the distance that I rode past doesn't exist. There is a stair set though over here that's super long that does exist in real life. And this whole side area with the fences does exist as well. But it's not nearly this close to Brooklyn Banks, which we'll check out in a second. These 3 stairs, and these ledges, and that sculpture all exists in real life. And it's a well-known skate spot in City Hall. I don't think these stairs in particular exist, and something that is incredibly incorrect is this little highway area. There is a highway area here in real life, but it's not at all built like this. But this whole stretch, this does exist. Now this opening spot for Brooklyn Banks, I think is actually all fenced up because of the bridge. It's illegal to go there, and it's actually already been taken down. I don't know what it's being replaced with, or if it's even being replaced, but RIP Brooklyn Banks. Let's continue. This whole area is actually covered by the bridge and stuff like that. These stairs are accurate and do exist in real life. I actually don't know the number of them, because I've only been to Brooklyn Banks, I believe, 2 times, and those were years ago. This whole upper area is pretty accurate, although I think this is all fenced up. If we go further, the banks obviously existing in real life. This, I think, does exist in real life, but I'm not too sure. And by this, I mean the box and grindable stuff I did up there. This rail, I don't think actually existed, but this, I think, did, but in different form. These stairs obviously existed, although I don't think there was a big giant beam here. I think it was just the rails. There are a few other inconsistent things, like for example, there's way more DIY spots and obstacles here, and I don't think this exists, at least not in a stable condition. Other than that, everything in Brooklyn Banks, from my memory of it and from videos I've seen, is pretty accurate, other than everything being fenced up and walled off. Especially this front area. This whole area is so barred up that they put 2 fences, and then in between these 2 fences, put a bunch of shit so that way people couldn't sneak in. But that's Brooklyn Banks. Alright, that was the Chatham Towers area. Oh wait, no. There is one more area here that I forgot to talk about. And that's over this way. Now this whole area doesn't exist in real life. This is all blocked off by police barriers and stuff like that, so yeah. Over here, these scaffoldings, I don't think actually exist, do they? No. I don't know why they're here in game. They just pose as really just a skate stopper, because they get in your way a shit ton when you try to go through here. But in real life, there are a bunch of little rocks in this area. Not little rocks, but I guess rocks for people to sit on. So I guess replacing them with benches isn't too bad, but it's still inaccurate. This stair, I believe, exists. I think so. I've been in this area maybe twice. This whole lane with the stair does exist, but it's a bit back. Should be like around this area. These stairs exist. These stairs exist, I think. And yeah, this is pretty accurate. This area is both very accurate and very inaccurate. For one, there is no stairs at all in this area in real life. And there's no little gaps like this. Everything is completely fenced at the top, and it's just benches for people to sit on. Alright, that was the Brooklyn Banks Chatham Towers level and area. Next up, we're going to be going to Pyramid Ledges. Alright, here we are. Already major inconsistencies. For one, this is not blocked off, but I understand why it is for level's sake. But these scaffoldings do exist. These ones do not. And this whole area is actually just a store. Dwayne Reed, I think, actually. This area is not walled off. All of this stuff is not walled off. When it comes to the Pyramid Ledges, though, itself, they're really accurate. These stairs are just 3 in real life, and the Pyramid Ledges themselves are really accurate. The only thing that's really grinded to dust is just the top. This little boxed up fence is real. I don't know why there's a skate stopper up here, because there isn't one in real life. There's not one on the other side either. These trees and benches don't exist at all. This area is pretty accurate, although these aren't black and grinded to shit. They're just regular benches in real life. These tables don't exist. I don't know why they're here, and when I got here, before I knew how to move stuff in this game, they just got in my way and got really annoying for me. These stairs are accurate. It's only 4 of them in real life. However, the only inaccuracy I see is the tree. I don't know why this game put a lot of random inconsistent stuff and inaccurate stuff in this game, because all it does is just block the skater from skating. I've tried to hit these stairs and the stairs on the other side as well, and it's very weird because you have to swerve past this tree, then do your trick. This back area is pretty accurate. There's nothing really in the back area. Same for this side. And that's pretty much it. There's not much to the Pyramid Ledges. So that's everything in Session that you can compare in real life. There are 2 more levels in this game. It's a parking lot that's underground and a self-created park, sort of like the stuff you can do in Skate 3. Both I've never seen before in my life in real life, so they're exclusive to this game. But for the stuff you can compare in real life, Brooklyn Banks, Pyramid Ledges, and LES, they are, for most part, really accurate, aside from most of the level of Chatham Towers, which is the Brooklyn Banks level, and obviously some minor inconsistencies and inconveniences placed within LES and Pyramid Ledges. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe for more. I will be back with more skateboarding videos. This was my way to sort of transition from gaming back to skating with a skateboarding game. Actually, I plan for my next video to be skating LES the park in real life, but be doing tricks that I did in the game. So if you guys are excited for that, please comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.